My name is Ed Bergin, Edward J. Bergin. My rank, retired out of the reserves as 06 Navy captain. Well, our primary mission was to stop infiltration of arms to the south, and we did that. We actually made them use the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Prior to swift boats getting there, they were supplying their soldiers in the south by these big trawlers running down and offloading. Once the swift boats came and proved that we could take on, these were 100, 120-foot ships, and heavily armed. And once we proved that we could take them on, we actually, after my trawler, I think 2 or 3 more tried to get down, they were all destroyed. And so we stopped them and we made them use the Ho Chi Minh Trail. And it was slower, it was tougher, and the Air Force worked them over pretty hard. And a friend of mine had the POW compound in Chu Lai, and when I brought prisoners in, a lot of them I would take to him. And I asked him, I said, what do they fear the most? He said, they fear the B-52 arc lights. And I said, now how about after that? They said, helicopters. So they were getting worked over pretty well trying to bring stuff down. And I'd say, we lost quite a few wounded. And I think there's a lot of walking wounded around there because of the intensity of living in a base surrounded by the enemy. I mean, I think we got hit 3 or 4 times while I was there. We had a washing machine out on the dock where the boats were, and a little island out there. They hit that, put it out of action, and next morning some kid had painted a Purple Heart on it, which I found funny. Something else that might interest you, we were probably the only swift boat with eyes painted on the bow. And the reason I did that was the Vietnamese believed on their junks, all their junks had eyes on it. And they believed that if you didn't have eyes on your boat, you couldn't see its way through fog and shoals and stuff like that. So I painted eyes on the bow, but their eyes were always round, and my eyes I painted on were slanted. And they would always point and laugh. And I guess one other thing I want to say, I always made sure that my crew never used the word slope or book or anything like that. They always had to say Vietnamese, because I felt that if they did start to dehumanize them, then the value of their life wouldn't be as important. And consequently, my guys were very good about how they treated the Vietnamese. We were treated well in return. I'm not supposed to say this, but statute of limitations have run. We used to trade a ham for a case of beer, hit it with the fire extinguisher, and have a cold beer at night. So anyway, I had a good crew, and I enjoyed swift boat.